It's been nearly 2 years since the nationwide launch of a toll-free suicide and crisis hotline.
Now, locally, we know it as 211, and its job is to provide immediate and critical mental health support to those in distress.
CBS 12's Katie Benty joins us live in West Palm Beach with a closer look at the impacts this 3-digit number is having on the crisis center and the people on the other end of the line. Katie.
Liz, this 211 hotline is a catch-all for people in crisis here locally. Every day they answer hundreds of calls, and sometimes that's from people who are overwhelmed with work or bills, and other times it's from someone who's in a very dark place. And ever since the national hotline launched, experts there say they've seen an uptick in a number of calls. And now they're hiring more professionals to ensure no call goes unanswered.
Hi, thank you for calling 211. My name is Tori. How may I help you?
The 211 Palm Beach and Treasure Coast helpline answers more than 100,000 calls from people in crisis every year.
The majority of our call volume historically has been with what we would call helpline calls. So people are struggling to make rent, people are struggling to pay their light bill.
Experts say since the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline launched, the bulk of the calls have changed from people struggling with basic needs to people struggling with mental crisis.
Now, a bigger number of calls every day are also these really serious, potentially life-threatening calls. And those calls, it's all hands on deck and making sure that everyone is focused on keeping that person alive for another day.
Officials say they've seen a roughly 30% increase in calls this year, with an average of 200 to 300 more calls every month coming in on the 988 line. Data released by the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline shows more than 14,000 calls were made to 988 in Florida just last month.
The calls coming in on the suicide prevention line 988 are more complicated. Obviously, a higher level of crisis requires a lot more staff time, a lot more staff judgment. It's frankly more draining on the team.
The 211 Crisis Center is currently training a group of new experts to join the team and help with the influx.
More hires means that people wait less time on the phone before they get a live person. Our goal is to answer crisis calls within 30 seconds.
When a call isn't picked up within a certain amount of time, it's rerouted to an out-of-state center. No call ever truly goes unanswered.
Is that it, Brianna? Is that...
Those in need can call or text 211. It's free, confidential, and available 24/7. The same resource is available using the 988 hotline. Reporting live in downtown West Palm Beach, I'm Katie Benty, CBS 12 News.